Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back to the pod. Welcome back to that OTP live. How y'all
Yes,
feeling?
sir.
We got 12 people currently in here already. What's good, fam? What's good, a miracle? Our trusted intern, our trusted mod.
Yes, our trusted mod, our very first mod. How's let us know how that first week has been as mod. You obviously
Yeah.
yeah, thank you for everyone who showed out to the premiere, by the way, for the Battle of the Bars. That was super fun, man. And yeah, hey, what's up, guys? Let's see who else we got in here. We got Piercy up in here.
Yo.
Uh still waiting on that fight between you guys.
Yeah.
We got Nova. Hey, I love it. Curry.
Curry.
Man,
We got the
how are you guys
homies.
doing? Emilio, hey. How's it going, everybody? How have you been, Matt?
I've been good. Winding down. Keeping that free hashtag free Matt in the chat. I'm almost there, bro. I'm almost there.
Yes.
I have like 2 weeks left, and then I'm done. 2
2 weeks.
weeks. This is the home stretch right now.
Let's go.
Um,
How are finals week? How's the finals week looking?
it's looking good. I'm trying to like get all my finals done early. I'm like trying to
Okay.
not think about it for like the last week so that I can
Yeah.
already start. This is how much I'm waiting to start summer so that I can already start a week before. Cuz yeah, my finals are just like final projects and stuff, so they just take forever. But
Okay.
yeah, trying to get those done early so that I can start focusing on things like the pod, the other projects I got going on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bruh, I'm hyped. I'm hyped to be almost done. Almost at Our
I
Thoughts summertime.
Of course, I could imagine, bro. Yeah, we literally just got done talking about, what the plan is for the summer, and man, I'm excited, man. It just does nothing but like motivate me to I mean, obviously we're talking on the stream right now, and that's very exciting. But like, I'm just so excited to get back to editing and like doing all that stuff and recording all this stuff, you know. So yeah, it's very exciting, and like Matt said, it's about to be an Our Thoughts summer, man.
Mm-hmm.
We got so much planned.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It's exciting. I feel like we're on the cusp of greatness. Like there's so much that lies ahead. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
so much to look forward to.
This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, man.
Right.
So we'll see, man. Also, happy National Best Friends Day. Shout out my one of my best friends, Matt here. Love and appreciate
Yo.
you, bro. Thank you for everything you do for obviously we're best friends and all that, but also for the pod and also just as a human being, bro. Like appreciate
Hey,
everything you do for me, bro.
I appreciate that, bro. I did not know it was National Best Friends Day, so appreciate you bringing that up. I want to give special shout out to my man Chesco here. I mean, we've known each
Oh
other for a
man.
long time, bro. Like for let's see, how many years? At least like 6 or something like that.
Dude, well,
Cause
you're a
like what, like freshman
freshman.
year?
Yeah, like 2013, like late 2013. So we're
Yeah,
coming up on like seven and a half
yeah. Oh,
years.
7.
Yeah,
Yeah. Damn, bro, that's like a good chunk of my life right there.
I know. Yeah, from yeah 22 to 15. Jesus, that's such a like a or 14. I
Bruh.
don't even know, bro. Like time, I'm getting to that age now where it's just like time is going by so fast. Like back in my day, like I said in the Battle of the Bars, like I said that like for real, and I had to take a deep look at myself and like, are you really
Bro,
that old now?
I'm like, this has been the first year where I'm like, kind of getting, I'm like barely 20 in my 20s. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm getting old. Like, it just feels
I
weird, you
know
know?
I'm getting old from the fact that they're starting to market to my age group as like the nostalgia
Yeah.
group, like with the iCarly reboot coming out soon. Like I just know that specifically for like my age group, and that tells me that we are getting older.
I
so
know.
so
It's crazy.
shout
I,
out
I can
to
always tell when they're doing that too. When they're like trying to market or like, capitalize off my childhood. I'm like, okay.
yeah, and I'm just like, sure, yeah, let's do it. iCarly, let's do it.
I know. I'm going to watch, but kind of
Absolutely.
sucks.
I know. I'm kind of hoping I'll probably I don't even know what I'll do. I don't know if I want to pay for the whole Paramount Is it? Have you?
Oh, it's
Do you?
on. Oh,
It's not on Netflix.
I thought
That's
it
why
was.
only 2 seasons are on Netflix.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
So I don't know if I might. What I might do is I might try to, if there's like a free trial type thing, I might get it on the last week of the
Yeah.
show, like, and
Yeah.
then just binge them all, just because those subscription fees, pile up, man.
Bruh. I don't know why I thought it was on Disney Plus. It's obviously a Nickelodeon show. I just assume everything from my childhood that's getting rebooted will be on Disney Plus. But
For real,
yeah, I
they
don't
really
know.
did a Mighty Duck series, dude.
Yeah. What's good? What's good, everyone who's just joining us now? Just came in time, just starting the stream. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
I'm very curious. They did like release a video talking about how they're gonna like um how they're gonna go about like Sam not being there from
Mm,
and like why she's not there or something. Like they said they just touch on it, and I'm like, all right.
yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if you guys know like the whole drama behind that. I think it was something about she wasn't being treated properly or something. I mean,
Mm.
if you know who Dan Schneider is, he's like, yeah, he's like the
Certified
guy.
creep.
Yeah. Well, he's the one. Well, what's crazy is he's the guy who's behind probably all your guys' favorite childhood shows,
Mm.
iCarly, Drake and Josh, like all
By
of
the
that.
way, Drake from Drake and Josh. I don't. Did you hear the news about
Yo,
him? That's fucking
bro is
crazy.
in jail. I was like, what the like? How do, it was like endangering a minor or like juveniles or something like that.
Yeah, what was that
Uh,
about?
they didn't even
Like,
know. I looked up the. It was like Drake Bell was arrested for like childhood endangerment or something like that, and like
hmm.
basically like just like putting kids in danger. I don't even know what that means. So I like look up the article, and they're like, we don't know what this means yet, but all we know is he's arrested, and here's a mugshot. I'm like, oh no, I
Yeah,
don't
we'll
know.
definitely follow up on that whenever the news comes out of like what that actually is. Um,
I don't know if it's like if he's like a pedophile. I don't know if it's like he's a pedophile. I think
yeah,
it
I
would have
don't know if
said
it's
that,
sexual or anything.
but like
I think, yeah.
either way, it's how I don't know what he's doing to put kids in danger. Like,
Yeah. What does that entail exactly? Is he like using his, because like these kids, I doubt they know who Drake and Josh are. Because like if, well, I don't really know what
or
those what
maybe they
kids are.
do. Maybe they do, and like that's why they're like, oh yeah, like we'll do anything for you, Drake. Like we love you.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Actually, I could see that. That's weird. But yeah, anyways, like back to what you were saying with iCarly with Dan Schneider.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Yeah.
It's it was basically. I mean, if you guys, some of you know who Dan Snyder is, but he had some weird thing. Like, if you always look at every Dan Schneider show, there will always be scenes or in the intro. There's always got to be the foot shot. He was a big
Mm.
foot fetish guy.
Quentin Tarantino-esque,
Yeah, very Tarantino esque.
except minors.
Except it's worse. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's
And
just
then
one thing.
yeah, and then I know he'd have like very suggestive moments in shows. Like I don't know, there's a scene where Ariana Grande is literally like deep throating a water bottle on Sam and Cat, or I forget if it's
Ugh.
Victorious, but
Yeah, I think it was on
like
Sam and Cat.
it was rough, man.
Yeah,
It's just be bored, man. I
bruh.
don't know.
I don't know.
But
It's like tainting my childhood.
yeah, that's why I'm very interested to see the iCarly reboot, because like first of all, like Spencer saying "damn it," that's pretty cool.
They're like
Instead of
drinking
saying,
beers.
yeah, instead of saying like "aw chiz" or all that, like we're about to see Freddie fuck, bro.
What the fuck, Carly?
Yeah,
We're filming this fucking show.
yo, get your fucking head in the game, Mike. iCarly. She
Carly's
called
being real
it.
bitch right now, Spencer.
Yo, stop being a bitch, Spencer, bro. It's like, and Spencer comes in, and this is my sculpture made out of dildos.
Yeah.
It's just like the most like grotesque stuff. Like this is
Spencer
what
and
they're.
like Mrs. Benson start dating or something. Didn't that already happen?
I swear that did,
I
right?
feel like that there was an episode of like a nightmare episode where that happened or something.
I know she dates, or I know that Freddie thinks she dates Lubert at some point, like the dude
Yeah.
that yeah, and
That's
no
funny.
Gibby, no Gibby.
Yeah, no
At least
Gibby.
that I've seen so far. I would love to see Gibby though.
He is not. He will never. He's like, I don't know. What do you like? I feel like they're just gonna make him do worse shit. Like they always like every season, every episode is like, what can we throw Gibby into? You know, it's
What can
like
we yeah, what can we force the actor for Gibby to do? Like that'll eventually humiliate him,
he's like,
you know.
yeah, bro. He'll read the script every day. He's like, oh fuck, like gotta
God
like
damn it.
chug like fucking oranges down my throat or something. Like,
I
just
gotta
like
be I gotta be in a tub full of crickets or some shit.
yeah,
Like what the
time to
what am
like
I doing?
humiliate myself on TV again.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I read somewhere oh shoot, Pierre says they're bringing back Neville. Yeah, I saw that in the trailer and the principal, Ted Franklin, that
I'm
that's
down. I'm
cool.
down for that.
Yeah.
Principal
I'm
Franklin.
excited to see. Yeah, he's a cool guy. I remember there's an episode where he gets fired and gets replaced with these two white people, and I remember thinking like, this is a
Oh.
kind of racist on the behalf of the what is it, the school district or whoever
Yeah.
appoints principals. Yeah, yeah, man. So yeah, we
Interesting.
will definitely have an iCarly like review, I guess.
Yeah.
This is setting up the iCarly review. So there you go.
I guess. Damn. I guess I gotta get Paramount Plus then.
I
All
know.
right. Maybe
At least for
I'll.
the last week. I
Yeah.
don't know if we can do a weekly recap. I don't know if we want to do that. I think, do we
Do you
want
think
to?
it'll come out like a new episode every week, or do you think it'll be like all at once?
I don't know. That seems to be the wave now. Is like
Oh, for real?
it's on streaming, but it's releasing week by week. Like the Disney Plus shows always did that. I know some Netflix shows are starting to do that now, even though they were the ones that started
Yeah.
the whole like binging
True.
shows thing. So, it's really. Do you have a preference?
I. I don't really know. I'd rather just like watch it all, or like have it all to watch. But I know that
Mhm.
that's kind of like the fun part where it's like I know that really worked for like Mandalorian when that was
Yeah.
like currently like the episodes were dropping every week or every few weeks or something,
Yeah.
and which was cool because the show has to warrant being able to like last or like have people give something for the people to talk about for like that week before the next episode comes out.
Yeah.
Because like I know that like WandaVision did that, and then like episodes are so weird where people are like, okay, what the fuck, and then you have to wait a week and you're still confused. You know, like that
Yeah.
didn't really
Yeah.
work. So I feel like it has to be the right show.
Right.
I don't know what you guys prefer. I prefer it all to be just released, and
Mm.
then just because I don't really watch shows when it's like the height of like the hype of the show. That's just me. Um, but yeah, I don't know. What do you prefer? I know you were there though when like WandaVision and all that was like dropping. Like,
Yeah. Here's the thing, man. With WandaVision was a weird one because it's so abstract. The show, it's the first thing we got after Endgame,
right?
and it's like at this point the possibilities are endless. We've seen like freaking a purple dude come in, grab a stone out of a dude's head, and do all that stuff, snap half the world's existence. So everyone kind of had like super big expectations, like, oh, we're gonna see John Krasinski, we're gonna see Doctor Strange, we're gonna see Mephisto, we're gonna see everybody, and it just ended up being this very self isolated story about grief and all that.
Yeah.
And I could see people, I literally saw people on my timeline like going from, oh my God, I'm so excited to this show, to and they get all attached to their theories, and then it just goes somewhere else and they don't enjoy the show that they're getting. You know
Oh,
what I mean? So in that sense, that's where the weekly thing can kind of come up short. But
yeah.
as an experience, I do prefer the weekly kind of tuning in type thing.
Mm.
Like I have very vivid memories of Thursday coming along, and my brother being like, oh yeah, new Mandalorian today, or new Captain America, or no, what is it, Falcon and the Winter Soldiers
Yeah,
today. I'm like,
yeah.
oh yeah, let's do that.
It worked. Yeah, it works for some shows. I feel like.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You know what show I have been watching
Mm.
that I am kind of on the hype train is Invincible. Have you seen that?
Dude, that's funny that because you'd think that would be like the show that I watch, but I haven't yet, but
bro.
I know the comic book. I know
Yeah.
everything, but yo, I've heard really good things about it. How is it? Where are you at in
I'm like
the
on episode like 6 or something.
okay?
Yeah, it's like just super. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna. Okay, people are saying no spoilers. I won't spoil anything.
Of
But
course. No.
Invincible is pretty fucking cool. Like, the writing is great. I feel like it's basically like imagine your classic like Avengers almost, but animated and R rated.
Yeah,
Like,
I've read
yeah,
I've heard people say it's like imagine Kick-Ass, but like turned up a couple notches and with superpowers.
yeah. It's like
Like the tone of Kick-Ass, I
yeah,
mean.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The tone I can see that the tone of Kick Ass. It's kind of like everybody like there's a bunch of superheroes in the world,
Mm.
and like it's almost kind of like it's kind of like rooting for your favorite basketball team. It's like, okay, which do you like the Galaxy Guardians or whatever, or do you like Team Fight? I'm
Oh,
getting the names wrong, but it's like there's several groups, and some are like the big boys, some are like local superheroes.
that's dope.
Um, but yeah, no, I mean the cast is incredible. I mean like Steven Yeun and
J.K.
J.K.
Simmons.
Simmons, Sandra Oh. I mean,
Yeah.
list goes on, but yeah, it's really good. Just super like fucked up. I'll just be like, damn, like it's really graphic, but like it's still animated, but you're still like, Jesus Christ,
Hmm.
this is messed
I
up.
saw a scene. I'm not gonna describe it. I saw a scene and I was like, I've never seen that before. It has to do with someone holding someone else. I'll say that and
Mm-hmm.
moving. So that's really interesting. I will definitely get around to watching that show. That funny enough, I think that I'm doing what you're doing now with, or what you did with like other shows where I'm just kind of like letting the hype die down.
Yeah,
I think that's what I'm doing. It's on Amazon Prime.
yeah, Amazon Prime. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. I
Um,
think
yeah,
I'm gonna binge that for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. It's like there's your classic like superhero tropes, but I feel like it's really unique in the way that they approach like having
Mm,
superpowers and like what that means. And it's the
yeah.
classic like, teenage boy, do I care about the girl? Do I care about saving the world? It's like, but they
Yeah.
do it in a cool way, and it's entertaining.
I love that stuff, man.
But
I
yeah,
love it.
it's really good.
Yeah, I've another show that's I've heard is kind of similar to it is Guillermo brought up the boys. It's like another one of those like very real takes on or very like subversion type takes on superheroes, like they're heroes that sell out, they're heroes that
Yeah,
do all that stuff. So yeah, it's a really interesting time for superhero stuff because we're like we've seen so many superheroes at this point that now people are trying to subvert the genre in cool ways, so
yeah,
or like inject their own style, like with what Taika Waititi is doing on Thor. I
right.
love it. I think it gives it like,
Just refreshing. It's like
yeah, it
for a
gives it
while, I felt
style.
like Marvel was very similar formula. Probably like
Yeah,
during like I don't know the 2010s or like later 2010s. It was like okay,
yeah, during like the phase 2 stuff,
yeah,
like with what was it, Age of Ultron, Iron Man 3,
right.
Winter Soldier is amazing, but so I'm not gonna
I
include
like
in
Winter
that.
Soldier. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, man. I love yeah, so I'm a big Marvel head, so but yeah, I can definitely acknowledge that some of the movies, like when you look back at it, it's kind of, it's a piece to a bigger puzzle. So
Right.
whatever, what all that means. Curry asked, you guys seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I
I have. Have
have.
you?
I have.
Hey,
Yeah. I've seen a couple episodes. They're pretty funny.
yeah, man, I love it. I love it. I wonder how they're going to deal with this season after all the stuff that went down with the police brutality. I wonder how, finding that balance between making it, topical, but also not preachy. Like I know I've seen a lot of episodes recently where
Yeah. I don't know. I
a bit
feel like
much.
I saw
Not Brooklyn
someone.
Nine-Nine, by the way. Not,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
talking about the other shows, not Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But
Oh
yeah, go ahead.
yeah. No, I've seen people on Twitter. Uh, they're like, when we talk about keeping cops accountable and like their treatment towards black people, it's like that goes to the Brooklyn Nine crew as well. They're like they need to. I don't know if they're joking or not, but it made
I
me
hope.
laugh. I was like, what? What is
Man,
Andy Samberg gonna do?
I know. Bro, they're just actors.
Yeah.
They're just actors, dude. Like, I don't know, but I will say there's this one. I've been watching Arrow recently, right?
Oh,
And they're reaching a point. I'm in season 7. They're reaching a point where they're not vigilantes anymore. Even though it's like the big question is like, should vigilantes matter? Should they be making a difference in the world or whatever?
right.
And I saw the most blatant cop propaganda I've ever seen, bro. It's crazy. Like so the heroes are being trained as police officers, right? Because they got deputized or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, police officers are never trained to escalate, only to diffuse. And we strive to protect all people and whatever. It's like, yeah, I'm sure you guys do.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's been weird. It's been weird. Piercy, yeah. Robert Kirkman is a writer. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I feel like I can see some influence or some parallels to The Walking Dead in terms of like
mm,
the relationship, especially between like Invincible and his dad,
oh,
and stuff like that. I can see that. But yeah, writing's really good. I mean, Steven Yeun is the main guy, so I could see
gotta
why,
support.
as uh prior or what is it called? Ex Walking Dead
Alumni.
cast. Yeah. Um
That's dope. Yeah, especially since
yeah.
he they did his character so wrong in the show in the Walking
True.
Dead series, man. How do you how do you I mean, spoiler alert for Walking Dead if you haven't watched it already or if you care still, but
Yeah. Plug your ears.
he died in a garbage can, but then he didn't, or not garbage can, garbage bin or whatever how you
Uh-huh.
call that, and zombies were getting at him, and they set it up like he died. The episode ends, and cut to a couple episodes later, he's alive again. He got out somehow. He used like a body to block him from the zombies. Walkers, sorry, apparently zombie doesn't
Walkers.
exist. and and then he just dies again, like like in the season premiere finale, whatever that is. He just dies a couple episodes later. It's just like, what? Like, why
Yeah.
would you? That's like the tension is not there because I'm like, he's gonna live or whatever, but then he just dies
He just
again.
dies
I don't know,
again.
man. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like Kenny from South
I
Park.
I stopped watching The Walking Dead after like season like 5 or something.
Yeah.
Like it got so well. I used to watch it when it would air on AMC, like on cable, and
Mm-hmm.
then I didn't realize that my dad was recording over it his fucking Pawn Stars or whatever show he's like recording at the same time.
Yeah.
And then I was like, did they stop making it? And then I realized I missed like half the season. I'm like, oh
They're still
fuck.
going. They're still going.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently it's tipped over to the other end now where they're underrated. They used to be kind
Oh.
of they're the show and they got overrated, and now they're kind of back on the slope up.
Oh, really?
Apparently is what I've read. Apparently like Negan is amazing apparently. I mean
Oh,
Jeffrey Dean Morgan is great, but
yeah.
I didn't expect the show to make that big of a comeback, but damn. Uh
Right.
yeah. Curry and the Miracle both are talking about Space Jam 2. And do you plan on watching it? Did you watch the first Space Jam?
Uh, like a million years ago, but
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
probably
I like,
like probably I'm not. I
yeah,
don't know if I'm gonna watch. I mean, I guess I'll watch the second one, maybe just like as a meme, but I
yeah.
don't think I'm gonna go out to the theaters and watch it. I'll tell you
Oh
that.
no, no. Yeah. Thing is, like, I didn't want this to be known on the podcast, but damn, okay, because like okay, LeBron James, right? He's great. Top 2 greatest players we've ever seen play basketball. Hate his fan base. Hate what he does. Hate his like demeanor.
Oh.
I don't know how to describe it. But I like this movie is basically just like an advertisement for his company, his like Clutch Sports
Oh,
like
really?
agency. So and yeah, so like it's just I personally will not be supporting Space Jam 2.
Wow. Heard it
uh
here first, I guess.
yes, I am boycotting Space Jam 2.
Boycott.
So yeah, that's where I'm at with Space Jam 2. And also I saw the clip of Zendaya's Lola Bunny And I'll be honest, it was a little jarring. Like I could tell it was Zendaya, and that kind of took me out of it. But I'm not mad at it the way people remember when people were mad that Lola Bunny was clothed.
Yes, bro. My friend was like, it was like he was advocating for the resexualization of Lola
The
Bunny.
the re-sexualization.
Yeah. He's like, this is not Lola Bunny. I
Yeah.
know what she looks like. I'm like, oh my
Hashtag
god.
not my Lola Bunny.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
her out of those clothes. Jesus, man. Uh, but yeah, I think you guys have had enough of us bullshitting around. Let's get to some news, man. We got a lot of news. Jesus,
We kind of do. Yeah.
I'm looking at the doc again. I'm like, we got a lot to get to. So
Right.
let's get to it with our weekly weekend update.
Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo.
uh our theme song for the weekly weekend update is just us two humming the song
Two
like
different two different
yeah
theme songs.
yeah. Every time we have a weekly weekend update, we'll just do that. Sure. So man, so first of all, happy anniversary to the what is it? It's today's like the 6th year anniversary of the release of Can't Feel My Face, classic song.
One of his biggest.
So happy that he branched out to this like pop, pop sound, because he was mainly known for that dark, gritty sound, obviously. And so Can't Feel My Face, one of his hit singles, kind of a stepping stone to Blinding Light.
True,
Congrats,
true.
to the Weeknd on that, and also on winning 5 Juno Awards.
Yeah.
I believe it's a Canadian centric award show.
Mm-hmm.
He made history. He also made history by becoming the 6th most awarded artist in Juno history, with a total of 15 awards. And I have some fun facts for you guys. So the people ahead of him, again, we acknowledge that we may not know these artists because they're Canadian centric artists and we live in America. So number 5, we have the Tragically Hip with 17 wins. We have, and the next up is the Orchestral Symphony of Montreal with
Wow.
18 wins. And then Celine Dion with 20 wins. Bryan Adams with 21. And then Anne Murray with 25.
Damn.
And
So
then- and
how
then-
many does he have?
He has, I believe, 15. Sorry,
my
I should have
God.
said that first. 15 awards. And also, he is ahead of artists like Nickelback, Avril Lavigne, Justin Bieber, Michael Bublé, and quote unquote various artists. So
Various. Okay, I didn't know various artists was Canadian.
yeah, they're all various artists are Canadian. So congrats to them, but not too much of a congratulations because the Weeknd destroyed them.
Yeah.
I think they're like 88th or something like that.
Oh
But yeah,
wow.
congrats to the Weeknd. 5 Juno Awards, 15 in total.
Damn.
Goddamn.
I want to see what his. He's probably got so many awards they're in like storage now. I feel like he just got the most important ones up. You know what I mean? Like he's probably got a couple Grammys. I think. I think his original like soundtrack or something for 50 Shades of Grey won an Oscar or something like that. I don't know. But
Look that up real quick.
yeah, he's got. I feel like he needs a photo with like one legendary photo of just all of his awards. You know what I mean?
Dude, yes. Him and Drake. Man, Toronto's just killing it, man. I know we
For
said that
real.
last week, but they really are killing it, man. I don't even really like I want to see that also, just a Weekend also, but just both of them combined. OVO and EXO, I want to see the impact they've had.
Yeah.
They've just had so many dubs, man. So many dubs. I'm so happy for
I'm just
Toronto.
surprised. I'm just surprised how many freaking award shows we have. Like,
I know. Yeah.
I mean, I'm every time I'm like, yeah, he deserves them, but I'm like, damn, like, how many freaking awards do we give to these people?
Hey man, stack them up.
Yeah.
Get as many rings as possible, or rings, trophies as possible, man. Especially like, damn, with After Hours, like when we look back at it, After Hours will be like, it'll be like Jordan with his like
Right.
2 or 3 peats, where it's like we just look back at that run of performances and award shows and all
Right.
that stuff, music videos, and we're just gonna be like, damn, what a time.
Okay, Miracle says that it was nominated for an Oscar, it didn't win, but I mean, still, Nominated is pretty good. All he has to do is direct a play, and he'll have his EGOT. How about that? If he ever
Right, there you
wins
go.
an Oscar, you know what I mean. He should have
Yeah,
won.
what
If he won an Oscar for his performance in Uncut Gems, then
he absolutely should have gotten a nomination. The Weeknd as the Weeknd. My favorite part about that, I love the fact that the very first time you see him, the very first thing you hear is Adam Sandler going, "Looks like a douche."
yeah, no, he's like, who's the Weekend?
Yeah. Who's the Weeknd? And then he goes like, "Oh, he's this artist from Canada, whatever, all that." And he's like, "What? He
Yeah,
looks like a douche.
yeah.
Looks like a weirdo. Like, what the fuck?" That's cool
Yep.
that the Weeknd was just cool with that. Like,
I mean, they ended
not
up fighting.
yeah, you'd be surprised how many artists like would not do that kind of role, like play
That's true.
a role. Like they would only want to play either someone else, someone fictional, because they don't want that ego
Yeah.
uh to be bruised in any way, or they would have their role be like, how I picture it is like, how every sitcom has like an athlete come in at some point,
Mm-hmm.
and then they go, "Oh my God, it's Indianapolis Pacers superstar Roy Hibbert or whatever."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so yeah, it's, oh, Kitchen Boys here. What's up, man? You're not late at all. We've just been just got done with our weekly weekend update.
Yes, sir.
Or not done, but we're still in the middle of it, kind of, not really. But yeah, man, congrats to the Weeknd.
Yeah.
Can't wait to count up all the awards when all this is done. I'm sure Abel's post will have like one post where it's just like so many Grammys, or not Grammys, sorry, not fuck the Grammys.
Scammies.
So many awards, yeah, the Scammies. We got these many streams, we got this many, like, it's just gonna be a whole, we're gonna have to slide through all the accomplishments this album's gotten. So excited for that. But yeah. Anything else you want to say about our guy the Weeknd?
Someone actually just brought it up. Someone said, who said he was gonna be? Leslie said he's been tweeting some suspicious stuff. He has been like tweeting some like, not like sus stuff, but like just like some.
Yo, I've been craving for that D, bro. But
yeah, it's like I don't know. I feel like he'll go on like a little rant every now and then. Not sure. I mean, not
Rant.
exactly like, right. I feel like I mean he said like, I'm here for you. I don't know if that's and he said it again in French, so that might be like a song title or something.
Yeah.
But he's done that in the past where he'll like tweet out lyrics, so you never know.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see. I love that the Weeknd does that kind of stuff where he'll tease. He'll I mean, like he said in a tweet, like some time ago, he said like nothing is random.
Right.
So even small tweets like that, where he's just saying a phrase in French, could become something big. Who knows?
True.
That's what we're here for, is to break it down for you guys. But yeah, he tweets one emoji letter and then leaves for a week. I want to see a tweet off between Childish Gambino and the Weeknd.
It'll
like,
be like incoherent the way that they tweet.
Yeah, man. Oh my God. But I'm excited to see what this next era is, man. I've just been thinking so much about like, what is it? It says it's gonna be greater than After Hours. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
What does that entail? And I'm trying to figure out like if he said something similar about like past albums. But the only thing I can think of is that scrapped album that we had on the trivia, where he said it was a beautiful and upbeat album, but we'll never hear it, allegedly. So we'll see how that goes. Leslie, me analyzing the smiley emoji like it means something. Man.
But yeah. I think, I mean, shall we get to the big ticket item? The emergency breaking news flash. Well, one, I'd like to wish Mr. Kanye West a happy birthday. It was his birthday. His birthday
44.
Today.
44.
Damn, 44. What is let's see, Kanye West's astrological chart. I'm curious.
Let's do it.
I'm curious. He was born obviously June 6th or June 8th, my bad. 1977. He is a Gemini. That makes a lot of sense.
Geminis are geniuses. I read a tweet where it was like Kendrick, Andre 3000, Kanye. There was another one.
Yeah.
They're all Geminis, and they're all the greatest at what they do.
Right.
What?
Okay, so he's a Gemini Sun, Pisces Moon. Why doesn't it say what his rising is? I don't know. But Gemini makes sense to me.
Mm,
But yeah, happy birthday, Kanye. Hope you had a good one. Hope you spent it with your kids. Maybe not your wife, but maybe your ex-wife, I guess.
yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Damn.
but yeah, other than that though, some more interesting news
We.
if you wanna take that one.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah. So we got more than just a birthday announcement. We got what is hopefully confirmation for a new Kanye West album. So
Bruh.
just to fill you guys in, the Yeezy Gap line, kind of the first item off the Yeezy Gap line kind of came out today. It was like this cool blue jacket. Reminds me of like the Sonic the Hedgehog meme that people like putting on.
Yeah.
And it's up for pre-order today apparently. And in the comments section, Kanye's manager, which is by the way, like I wonder when he hired that manager. Didn't he come out with a tweet where it's like, I don't have a manager, I can't be managed or something. But cool that he got a manager, and he commented on the post saying, quote unquote, West day ever, album on the way, exclamation point. And so we are led to believe that we are getting a Kanye West album, maybe titled West Day Ever.
So
Um,
what? Okay, I have some insight on this.
oh
Insider
boy.
insight.
Okay.
Not really, but so West Day Ever is actually the name of a subreddit on. It's basically a forum on Reddit called
Hmm.
West West Sub Ever, as in best sub ever. Um, but it is known that a lot of Kanye's team frequently browses that subreddit. Like they will post things on their social media in reference to the memes and like to the conspiracies that they talk about and stuff like that, all the way
It's
down
pretty
to
cool.
like yeah, like that was the sub that was like tracking his flight information during like when he was gonna release Yay, his previous album,
Jesus.
and like okay, so it looks like Mike Dean is here. Like that means it'll take him approximately 3.5 hours to travel to Wyoming, and I'm like, oh my god. So like they're like the diehard fans.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, so that's why a lot of his team is like on there just because I think they think it's just funny. But yeah,
Mm,
so him saying West Day Ever was just a straight up call like shout out to that sub who is like all over this type of stuff. And so I bet you if I go on there now, they're like, holy shit, like
we manifested
album
this,
soon.
man.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of crazy. They had okay, so I'm trying to follow this like running joke they have on the sub. I think uh somebody posted a photo in someone's house, a producer, and that producer has like green tiles in their house or something. And so whenever there
Hmm.
there's an image of Kanye or like one of Kanye's engineers or something like that in a house with the green tiles, that means they're working on the album. And so now
Damn.
like green tiles is now a meme. I'm like, it's so stupid.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah. And so now they've been suspicious of a new Kanye project happening, but now this was like new album on the way. I didn't even know that Kanye was even working on music. So kind of crazy. Very interesting that this information came out the same day that the Yeezy Gap line launches with like a surprise drop too.
Hmm.
So
On his birthday, it's just
on his
it.
birthday, like it makes sense, you know. If you guys want to
Yeah.
see what the jacket looks like,
There it
um,
is.
this is the jacket. You're kind of right. It does kind of look like I don't even know. Apparently, it's made out of 100% recycled like uh something.
Reminds me of this picture.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I see that. I see that.
uh,
Yeah, kind of interesting. It's like $200 though. So
yeah. I like one thing I like about Kanye. Kanye's clothing line. There's a lot to like, but I like the way it's shaped. I like that
mm-hmm.
it's not like a normal box cut. I like that he kind of conforms it into a different way.
Yeah.
Obviously, obviously you could argue that this was kind of a bit too far. I think it mainly has to do with the sleeves, where it kind of looks a little weird for me.
Like
But
it
I
looks like
think,
a balloon.
yeah, it looks like if you were in an avalanche, you could wrap it around you and another person and just protect yourself from the avalanche.
Yo, hey, I mean, maybe this is like a there's some utilitarian uses for this, you know. It's not
It's
just
some
the
James
style, you
Bond
know.
shit.
Yeah, maybe you pull a string and it turns into a fucking parachute or something, you know.
I can see that. I fuck with that. That's dope. So Kanye is out here supplying. He's the supplier for like fucking James Bond and all that shit. Like,
I guess
hey,
he's
that's
Master.
sick.
He's what's his name? Who's the one that says Master Wayne? Who makes all the gadgets for
Oh,
Batman?
Lucius Fox or Alfred?
Alfred. Yeah, yeah,
Alfred.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god, that's funny. I funny thing is I could see. I remember thinking this is such a obscure memory I have. Damn, but I remember thinking I can imagine Kanye West becoming Batman. I can imagine him being bored and just being like, "Fuck it, let's do it.
I can
I'm
see that.
Batman." But yeah. Anyways, back to what this album announcement. I have a couple questions for you that
Okay, okay.
I wanna ask about. So, first one is what kind of album are you really expecting from Kanye at this point in his career?
I think he's going to move away from the Jesus is King like aesthetic slash sound. Mainly
Does that
be
include the theme of it being kind of like a gospel religious, like only religious album type thing?
yeah, I think cuz I don't know, Jesus is King, it has I mean, it won a Grammy for like best uh gospel album or something.
Mm-hmm.
But lately he's had other singles like uh Wash Us in the Blood or whatever, like, and then his feature on the Playboy Cardi track, To the Moon or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That were not, you know, that weren't him singing about God. You know, it was just like him rapping, very similar to how we've, always heard him.
It was what is it, non-secular or secular, whichever one
Yeah,
is the not religious one.
I don't really know if it's non secular, um,
Let me look it up.
because well, I mean, I don't know if he's gonna go like fully like as explicit as he was in like the Life of Pablo or like you know what I
Oh hell
mean
no.
or Yeezus, but I feel like he'll go return back to like actually rapping and like actually have some hard bars instead of like Jesus is amazing, my life is amazing, Jesus gave me the power to make Yeezys or something, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So are you expecting like an album that's like hard, like a hard album, you know what I mean? Like something
Yeah.
that bumps, like some like, The Life of Pablo, where it's just like, there are moments on the album that just peak some of the highest peaks that Kanye has ever, done, where you're like he's on one. Or are you expecting more of like a kind of a more cohesive album type thing, you know what I mean?
It's definitely gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be patched together a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll be cohesive. His last cohesive album, in my opinion, maybe was like Yay, um, or I guess Kids See Ghosts, if you want to include that. But
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jesus is King was very obvious that it was Yandi, uh,
Like
like cuts
repurposed.
from Yandi, yeah, but like repurposed. The lyrics were changed to be about God and like stuff like that. But I don't know. I hope he goes down the more watch us in the like is it watch us in the what is it? It's
Wash us in.
wash us in the blood or something. I wish he goes down that because that was really cool. And
Uh-huh.
he does have like really it did have religious like overtones, but it was like gothic, which I want. I thought that's kind of what I
Mm.
assumed Jesus King was gonna be, where it's gonna be like Old Testament versus New Testament, where it's like Old Testament's a lot more dark, a lot more like intense, kind of like darker imagery. There's like
Mm.
you know the end of times happens in the Old Testament, whereas like
Mm.
the New Testament is like everything else. So that's what Jesus King sounded like. Sounded like you know the more happy version of that. So I hope he goes a
Yeah.
little bit darker in tone, not necessarily in like lyricism. Doesn't have to, but you never know. I mean, he's been going through probably some shit with this divorce and stuff. So
Hmm.
there might be some Kim Kardashian disses in there or something like
Oh my
that.
God. Oh my
But
God. The world
nah,
would
yeah.
implode. The world would implode if there was a Kim bar in there. Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah, there definitely is going to be. But I'm curious. I feel like we're gonna hear some of the leaks on this record, whatever it is, because there's
Mm.
still there. Oh, there was a whole Donda project that never came out. I don't know if it's fully scratched because I remember last we heard it was scratched and then is now being worked on again. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if
Yeah.
Donda is gonna be the next project.
I know. It's really interesting because leading into my next question, I was wondering if you think this is going to be released like in conjunction with this documentary we're getting. Because, if you go back to, if you go check out our video discussing the announcement of the documentary and like our speculations on it, what we'd like to see, we talked about the idea of releasing an album uh, alongside this doc. And I mean, the timeline works out. It's in the same year, hopefully.
True, true.
And I don't know. It just makes Donda was again, like you mentioned, it was scrapped and then brought back to life. Maybe this is just like the rebrand of Donda. Um, I don't know, man.
I
What do you
can
think?
see. I remember when we talked about this when word came out that there was gonna be a Kanye West documentary,
Hmm.
and I was like, yeah, I can see that being part of the rollout, but I was still a little bit like skeptical because there was basically uh, no real like proof that he was even working on music. I think we just heard very vague rumors that Donda was not scrapped,
Yeah, it
but
was
I was like,
Sci-Hi the Prince. I think he had like an interview.
yeah, I was like, you got to take that with a grain of salt. But now his
Yeah,
manager being like, on the way. I'm like, oh shit, what?
yeah,
So that can be a definite proper possibility, and like I feel like would be a smart move for him. Like here's a docu. Is it a documentary or is it like a docu series? I forget.
it's a docu series, I believe. Yeah, it was gonna be released in multiple parts.
Oh
So yeah.
shit. Well then, yeah. Here's a docu series of where I've been the past my whole career, and then here's an
Hmm.
album to go with that, and then all of a sudden Kanye's back in the limelight and is making moves again. So I can definitely see that being, especially just with like the rollout of Yeezy Gap, like it's gonna be a profitable year for Kanye whenever all that comes out. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, I'm just imagining that moment, bro. That moment when, because I'm thinking it's gonna be released. I don't know if it's gonna be on like one week where every day they come out with a new thing, or it's gonna be on a weekly basis, like we were talking about with
Oh
iCarly.
yeah,
I don't know if it's gonna be a weekly thing, but I'm just imagining on that last week, if he waits to drop the album on that last episode when that comes out, and I'm guessing the docuseries ends in this triumphant, victorious moment of, Kanye West, the legacy of Kanye West and all that. And then he drops an album.
yo, yeah, that's a
That would be
goaded moment.
crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. And then,
Curry says,
yeah,
"You think Kanye retiring after the doc and album?"
you kind of talked about this last time. What do you think?
I did talk about that. I don't know. Not retiring as in like he's not gonna work at all. Obviously, he's just starting with Yeezy Gap,
Mm-hmm.
and he will continue to uh like push the Yeezy brand into the future.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's a definite probability though. I feel like
Yeah.
that's I can't count that out, which sucks because then it's like you look forward to that, but then knowing like that could be the end could make it
I
a
know.
it's like a bittersweet moment. But you know, I hope he doesn't. I feel like I don't know. I don't want to think about it. Kanye's such
Yeah.
like Kanye's is like you can't. I can't imagine a world without Kanye West, and
Uh-huh.
I feel like he's just gonna he'll probably branch out into other things other than music. I don't think he'll still be talking shit. He'll still be in the headlines for a while.
Yeah.
But in terms of music, I mean, he could. This could be the last.
Yeah, I think it'll take on kind of like a Jay-Z type of like role in music where he's in you see him, he goes about his business. He has other stuff too, like I think what was it? Who was it? Chris. Chris, I don't think I've seen you before. Hi, what's up, man? But Chris says, Kanye said he's going to architecture and all that real estate and stuff. Remember that he
Yeah.
showed off in the Zane Lowe interview. So I think we won't. I don't think he'll disappear off the face of the planet. I think he's way too popular for that.
Yeah.
And I think that we will get music or like features from him or like singles, but I don't know about a solo album
Right.
because I think he's gotten to that point where it's like, what do I have to prove? I've already given you however many albums in my discography, and it's all been, fire or, of course, people have their opinions, of course, but it's all been good music.
Yeah.
It's been good music. So at a certain point, I think he just has to let the discography speak for himself. So I would be okay with him not releasing another solo album.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like he's kind of setting himself up to be able to do that right now, where he has his ranch, like he's starting like basically like a civilization in Wyoming. He's starting a
Yeah.
school. He has Yeezy Gap. And then Chris says he's gonna go into architecture. Like these are all things that he's definitely interested in, and so this won't be the last of that we'll hear from Kanye,
Mm-hmm.
but it might be
He'll be
like,
producing maybe.
yeah, maybe I could totally see him like becoming just a producer or something on the side if he wants to just remain in music.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
my dream role for Kanye. I hope he does this, man. I hope he becomes the head of like Def Jam or something, and actually takes control of like creative control, and scouts out the
Yeah.
talent, does all that stuff, handles rollouts. Like I feel like he knows his shit, man, and I feel like Def Jam needs someone like that because they've been kind of irrelevant forever. Def
Right.
Jam, in case you guys don't know, is like a label who signed a lot of rap artists in like the 2000s, 2010s, all
Hmm.
that, and they kind of now they go by Def Jam, so that kind of tells you where they went. And I feel like Kanye would be the perfect person to kind of bring that back up. Uh, that would be my ideal role for Kanye. I
That
think
would
it
be
suits him
cool.
too.
I feel like he kind of just hates Def Jam, that he doesn't want anything to do with it now.
That's fair. Yeah.
But it would be interesting. I can definitely see him continuing to be a producer though.
Hmm.
Let's see. Someone said, "Did you guys see that Kanye has been working on scrapped Yeezus 2 tracks?" I did not know. Okay, that's cool. Yeezus 2 coming soon, I guess.
Hey,
According to Chris. But no, I did
yeah,
not
what
see
is
that. I feel like
that's interesting.
Kanye's always working on scrap stuff. But
Yeah.
I feel like whatever this next album is, it's going to be a culmination of stuff that has been scrapped and then hopefully revamped.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. People are saying, let's see, Hoodie Boy. Oh, what's up, Hoodie Boy? It's probably for the better. Kanye looks like he's tired. Yeah, would be cool to get a smooth jazz album from Kanye.
Smooth jazz. I've never heard him
Hey,
go into smooth jazz like that area, but I'm sure he'd spit on that. Like I know like White Dress is not it's not jazz, but it's very light, it's
yeah,
very chill. I could imagine him spit man, if he was on like a like if he was on like a To Pimp a Butterfly type beat where
I
it's
can see
like
that.
hip hop infused with jazz, he would absolutely murder that. I don't even know, man. He whatever sound he chooses to go for, I know it's gonna be fire. I know that. Like with Jesus is King, I can kind of forgive. I know we did a review of it way back when it first came out, but and I was pretty harsh on it. But in retrospect, I am not I like it, but I'm willing to forgive it. I'm willing to just kind of look past it. I don't think it's the big travesty that people want to make it out to be.
Right,
I think it's just a dud. That's it. It's not, and it still won a Grammy. So what does that say?
right.
I mean, I guess the Grammy, whatever. But the
Scammies, yeah,
scammies. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That's kind of we'll just see. We'll have to see. We will be here updating you guys whenever news comes out of this. So we'll see how that goes.
definitely.
But yeah, Kanye was not the only one who announced some album stuff. We got one of our favorite artists from 2019, 2020ish, Snoh Aalegra, one of our favorite R&B artists, man, announced the album release date and the track list. Hold
Yeah.
on, it's I believe the album's called "Temporary Highs in the what? I'm
In the
trying to
Violent Skies.
Violent Skies. There you go.
Temporary Highs in the Violent Skies album.
That's a cool title. I like that title. And it'll be released on July 9. The track list looks great.
Oh,
We got
wow.
two Tyler the Creator features, man.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
We never get I feel like we never get Tyler the Creator features unless, obviously we got 327, something to rap about. I feel like we never see him anymore. It's
Yeah.
kind of dope to see him on two tracks on the same album. I wonder what that means. I'll definitely be listening to this.
On Neon Peach and In the Moment.
Mm,
Those two tracks. Yeah, Snow Allegra, if you guys haven't listened to her, she's really good, one of our faves. But
yes.
very excited to see new Tyler Creator feature because last I really heard from him was on, like you said, that West Side Gun track, and then maybe like Alfredo.
Yeah. Alfredo,
And then
yeah.
he released like some freaking Coca-Cola commercial song, which was whatever. But
Yeah. I
yeah,
remember you showed me that, and I was like, but apparently it fits well with the commercial. I
yeah.
still haven't seen the commercial, but yeah, cool. Very, very exciting stuff. Is it, from the judging from the picture of the track list, it's kind of doing like a side A, side B thing.
Yeah.
So I wonder how. Obviously, the last time that was done on like a kind of a big album was Scorpion, and I feel like it was a bit to the detriment of the album.
Mm-hmm.
But this is shorter. It's much shorter. It's I think 14, if I counted correctly. Whereas Scorpion was like 20, and that's kind of it's a big difference right there. So yeah, I'm very excited to see this, man. Snow Allegra. I know for me personally, I love like I Want You Around and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The what was it? These feelings again. Like man, it's she's exciting, man. I'm excited to see what if this album is that like next step, So
Yeah, it's
really
interesting how
interesting.
there's like not that many like other features on that album, but there's two Tyler features, so
Yeah, yeah,
maybe
yeah,
he just got
yeah.
excited or something.
I know. I wonder. I mean, they must be good friends because I don't know, like, to get two features from Tyler.
Yeah.
Curry asked real quick before we get into the next topic. Is it me or has Drake been silent?
No, he has. Well, I mean, he's been kind of. I mean, he's been posting.
Mm-hmm.
He posted just the other day. He hold on. He posted a picture of him and well,
It was
just
like
like
Future and
yeah, him
Metro,
and
right?
him in Future and Metro Boomin in the studio. So that's probably some sort of I don't know, Certified Lover Boy session going on there.
Yeah,
But I feel
yeah.
like we are very very close to that album being out. Like I feel like they're kind of locking it in now. And
Mm.
I can definitely see Certified Lover Boy coming out in July. I'm gonna call it there. Hold me on
Wow.
that. Certified Lover Boy out in July.
Write it down,
Yeah.
everybody. July 30. I don't know if is it one of those months with a 30 instead of 31?
Let's see. Um, there's a 31. Yeah, we got July 31st.
Okay, July 31st. Write it down. If we don't get certified lover boy, you are feel free to crucify my guy Matt
Whoa.
for
Okay. Okay.
By the way, that people don't really talk about how like savage that is crucifying people like
I feel
I
like
saw
I feel like there's a whole book that goes about someone being crucified. That
yeah, there's a Mel Gibson movie in there too that that depicts that. That's crazy though. Hammer a
yeah.
nail into your foot. Anyways, um, let's get into some other announcements, man. This one is really interesting, by the way. So we're getting a new Pop Smoke album, according to his manager, Steven Victor. He also manages, I think, Pusha T. I remember. He announced that they're working on something. They're working on a Pop Smoke album, And one thing that was interesting to note was that 50 Cent, who obviously was, you know, kind of his like mentor, Pop Smoke's mentor, and who actually co-executive produced Shoot for the Stars, his first, I guess his first posthumous album,
Hmm.
may not be involved the second time around, which is interesting. I'm going to read the quote here. Stephen Victor talked to me about the new record, and I'm not sure if I'll participate with that record, he told Chris Kalin. I just wanted to make sure that his record did what it was supposed to do. So I just think it's interesting the way he switches from this to that record. You know,
Hmm.
it feels like he's like distancing himself from it,
Yeah, yeah,
which
yeah.
is interesting, a little concerning. Worried about it
Um.
going the XXX Tentacion route.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I don't really know how much Pop Smoke, how many tracks Pop Smoke is really sitting on. I hope
Mm,
it's actual original tracks, not remixes
yeah.
or
Like
just
voice memos that they brought back up
yeah.
to pad out time or whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't want that. But
Yeah.
I'm looking at this article that you linked, but by the same guy, the Steven San Victor guy.
Hmm. Hmm.
Not only did he say new Pop Smoke album, he also said new Pusha T album.
Oh, why did I forget to add that in? Yeah, new Pusha T
Yes.
album. I literally mentioned him. What the fuck?
Yeah. So that's I a lot of people are saying I'm reading this Twitter feed from that tweet, and people are thinking that Pop Smoke will probably that new album will probably be coming out in July.
Hmm.
Um, but then there's also people saying like let the first Pop Smoke album breathe, but we need that Pusha T album soon. Like whatever it is.
Mm.
Um, I don't know. I feel like July is just such a perfect month for the summer albums to drop. That's why it felt like Certified Lover Boy, like that just made sense coming out in July in my mind.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
about Pop Smoke though. Like I don't know. I feel like Pop Smoke's album, the Shoot Aim for the Moon, Shoot for the Stars, is still doing its numbers. It's still on the Billboard Top 100 and it's
Hmm.
still charting and stuff like that. It's still on the radio. So and I don't know. I am a little concerned, like what you were saying, with hopefully not. There's not going to be any capitalizing on just the
Yeah.
hype and just the name of Pop Smoke, and rather it actually be music that's worth putting out and being put together in like a cohesive project.
Mm.
So as long as it's warranted and justified, and there's a meaning behind putting out more music by Pop Smoke, then sure.
Mm.
But I do need that Pusha T album ASAP. So
Yes.
you know,
Absolutely. Yeah. I know. I mean, it was what was it? It was half produced by Pharrell and half produced by
yes,
Kanye. Like
yes,
that's insane.
gonna
That's
need that
craziness.
expedited to my Spotify.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Juice World project as well. I believe Juice World. Yeah. I got a new Juice World album. That's interesting.
Yeah.
One question I wanted to ask you was, do you think artists should have more than one posthumous album?
Um.
Obviously, it depends on artist to artist. You know, like for example,
Yeah.
like if they were working on stuff. Um, but let's operate under the assumption that that like it's like the album already came out. You know, it was a great posthumous album,
Yeah.
and there's not I don't even know. It's just like an average artist who I don't even know how to describe it. But it's like obviously there's exceptions, but on average, do you think there should be more than one posthumous album?
I personally wouldn't want. I mean, if I were an artist, I wouldn't want more than one. I feel like I would want the one album to be a bunch of tracks and like have it be like a celebratory thing.
Hmm.
Um, but then coming out with two albums, like it just feels like it's heading towards that
Towards
XXX
that.
Tentacion money
That.
grab vibe,
Hmm. Yeah.
and then you look at someone like Nipsey Hussle who didn't come out with any posthumous album. Like and his album Victory Lap still lives on. That's his posthumous album. It's his last one, you know?
Yeah.
So there's also integrity in that with like having your team just
Yeah.
respect the albums that you released while you were still around and there for the whole process of the project. But I don't know. I feel like it should only be one, or else it just gets a little weird.
It gets like, yeah, the second album, people start to get desperate, you know, because I agree for sure. I think because like when an artist passes, I feel like a lot of the time the team is really just like working with pieces of songs, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know, maybe it's like a half completed song here, you have a verse from here, you have a hook from here, you got maybe like a quarter of a song here, and you just pad it out with features and instrumentals and all that. I feel like having to do that for two whole albums, man,
Yeah.
is is rough. I would much rather have the last album be like the goodbye song. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
you
True.
know,
True. True.
or the goodbye album or whatever. Yeah. So I hope that works out, man. Because Pop Smoke, he was one of those artists, man, that like you could tell he was gonna change the game. And
Yeah.
he did, but unfortunately he wasn't able to do it more because of unfortunate circumstances, and just sucks, man. Just sucks. Um but yeah, let's get out of
Speaking of
the
things that
sad
suck.
vibes. Thank you. That's a great segue. I
Speaking
don't
of
know.
things that suck.
So we got a last week, just for some context. Hey Shay, what's up? Uh, for some context for you guys, I forget who it was. I'm so sorry. Let us know in the chat who it was. But you guys suggested that we look up Vibes by Chris Sean Rocks.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
put.
okay. We'll talk about that first. Well, I don't know
Oh
if it's
shoot.
I don't know if it sucks or not.
Oh, you don't. Yeah, you didn't hear this one.
No. Let me. Someone said that you were gonna check it out, right?
Yes, and I did, and it does suck
Oh, it
very much.
does. Oh.
Bro, it's so bad. I would definitely recommend checking it out. I'm gonna put it in the chat real quick.
Oh
Put it in the chat.
shit.
But yeah, there was one lyric. Hold on, I wrote it down here
Bruh.
specifically because I lost brain cells. Just like, but pink is a color, blue is another. That's a line from that.
Bars.
It's bad, man. It's bad. I would check it out. Chris Sean Rocks Vibes. I don't know why the link isn't posting or pasting, but yeah, it sucks. But yeah, what was the other thing? What was the other thing that you said that sucked?
Another thing that sucks. Here, I'm gonna bring it up. Another thing that sucks is this bum ass album cover right here.
Ooh,
Culture
man.
3 Migos out Friday. New Migos album, y'all. Fucking
Oh yeah, I totally skipped over that. Hold on. Why is that not on my what? Okay, but yeah, dude, what the fuck was up with this?
Bruh. My favorite
So,
are the doves. It's always some random doves. Like there's always two of
oh
them on
my
either side.
Jesus Christ. And the chains where it's like the three of them on the on the bottom middle or whatever. I don't even know how to.
I don't know. The Migos are notorious for having like the worst album covers like of all time.
Yeah.
But
I got a question.
Wasn't there already a Culture 3 or was only like or was that a Culture 2? I don't know.
We had Culture 2. I remember that was the one with
Okay.
with that Drake feature that I really liked. What was it? But yeah, Culture 3 is, yeah, the album cover is kind of whack. I got a question for you.
Okay.
Which was, out of these three, which is the worst album cover? You ready?
Okay.
We got this one, Culture 3.
Okay.
We got Offset's Father of Four. And we got Gunna's Drip or Drown 2. Those are my three options. Let us know in the chat. Again, that's one for Culture 3.
Hold on, I gotta bring it
two
back
for
up.
Father of Four. And then 3.
Drip or Drown.
Yeah.
Drip or Drown
Hold on,
2?
sorry, yeah. Drip or Drown 2, if I remember correctly.
Okay, yeah. Oh, the umbrella.
Here, let's run through the options again. Ready? So again, in the chat, be ready. 1, Culture 3. 2, the Father of Four. A lot of numbers, Jesus. And then 3, Drip or Drown 2.
Which is worse? I honestly, bruh, this father of four, it was pretty fucking bad. Like,
The
it's like
Photoshop is
the Photoshop.
insane.
Oh my gosh, should I get it on vinyl? Let me have the physical thing.
Yeah.
Man. But then Drip or Drown, like this Photoshop.
Oof, it's a terrible concept too. What the?
Yeah. I love I love when it's like a picture of like some hot chick in the pool and then they reply with this photo. It's like
Yeah.
me sneaking up. Oh, bro, the track list? Nah.
No, bro, it's literally just the
Bro got
the
his
bottom.
off-white belt sinking in the bottom. Like, oh my god.
That's whack, bro. What the? Here we're getting some replies, some feedback from the people. People's choice. We got. I think people are leaning towards 3.
Drip or
1
Drown.
is lazily done. Yeah, the transitions between the faces on the Culture 3 one is just
It's weird.
honestly so weird.
Their skin tones are all different. So like it makes it look,
Yeah,
and like look at their necks. Like
I know
just,
what.
like
What
Quavo in the middle
Quavo?
looks weird as fuck.
That I was just gonna say, Quavo is something about his like chin area. Something about the chin area just throws me off.
He's like, I think what's throwing me off is like, oh, I can't
His
zoom
Adam's
in.
apple.
It's like, who is this? Offset or is
Yeah,
that Takeoff? I don't know.
I think that's Tay Offset. That's
Okay,
Offset.
it's like his forehead is kind of coming over here, but then
Uh-huh.
like Quavo's is look like his head has like a dent in it.
And then the hat or do rag
Yeah, no, he's wearing like a hat.
thrown in there is just
And
insane.
bruh, this is. I love when I love when they announce shit, and they're like, let's go, like we blowing the roof off, new Migos album Culture 3, and it's like the worst album cover you've ever seen.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember. Yeah, obviously the most notable example of that was "Shoot for the Moon, Aim for the Stars,"
oh,
Pop
bruh.
Smoke's album. Pull up that original album
Oh
cover,
wait,
man.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that cover. Yeah, Miracle,
Oh,
bro.
bruh,
That
trash.
yeah. So this was the original cover for that for Pop Smoke's
Oh god, this
posthumous
one's even
album, and
worse.
man, oh man, I
Oh my
remember
god.
people would show off their own edits, and there were a lot of them were much better, but there were people who somehow made it even worse.
Yeah, like look at,
And
like this is even worse, bruh. There's ninja stars and shit.
why?
Oh my god, this one's worse too. It's like low res. Oh wait, someone on Reddit made this. I wanted to try and remake Virgil
Wait,
Abloh's Pop Smoke cover, but worse.
but worse. Okay, that then they succeeded. That was
Yeah, it's like the Diamonds. What's that Future and Drake album?
oh, what a
What a
time to
time to
be
be
alive.
alive. It's like that, but just with some barbed wire.
I guess. Yeah, what so weird. I don't know. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
What I'm just laughing at the stuff that's on screen, my god. But yeah, so yeah, I think the general consensus is that Drip or Drown 2.
Let me see. Yeah,
We
three.
got some
Aw.
we got some for Father of Four. I still stick by Father of Four. So
Father
yeah.
4. Yeah, man. Drip or Drown. It's kind of like, it's so bad that it's kind of iconic. Father 4 is just fucking awful.
I know everything from the concept of it being like it's like they're a pharaoh family or whatever. I don't know. And then
Yeah.
when you look at it closely, you don't even have to look at it closely. You just have to look at it, and you just get to see the Photoshop of the babies' faces. They're just so off. I don't even know. I don't even know.
Yeah. Wait, I gotta check out this Vibes song, cause I'm looking at the music video. Music video looks good until
Mm,
it says directed by Blueface.
mm, that'll do it.
That'll do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, I'll check that out.
Wait, hold on. Let me fact check something before I say it. Please God. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Thank God. I thought Blueface came from my hometown, from the
Nah.
707 Vallejo, but he's from LA, so
Yeah.
we're good. We'll leave him there. And then hold on, there was one. Oh yeah, so the Migos came out. That's not even done. We're not even done roasting the Migos. So who is it? Offset? I think it was Offset. Offset had an interview with, I believe, Genius, and he said, and I quote, "People get away with not saying nothing as long as the cadence and flow are good." And I feel like we created that. So
Wait,
basically, he said
what?
that he trend setted not rapping about anything or rapping about nothing.
I thought he was about to talk some shit. Wait,
Nah,
that's
man.
hella funny. Rappers these days they don't be talking about shit. They just have a good flow and they don't say anything.
We did that.
Thanks to us. look what we've created. The worst of hip hop. No. Yeah. Yo, hey J Dot, what's good? Hey J Dot, just coming into the stream. What's poppin', dude?
I
Thanks for the
know.
$4.99 as always. Appreciate you.
Coming in hot with the 4.99.
Yeah,
Jesus.
immediately donating. Very like
Walked
just,
in.
God damn.
J Dot's the type of dude to walk into to the strip club and just start raining it off the rip, like off the off the jump. Start making it rain. Damn.
Yo.
Hey,
Appreciate
Mason
that.
Goldberg, what's up? Long time no see, man.
Oh, what's
Or
good, bro?
I don't know if you were here last week, but yeah, what's up, man? Hoodie boy, peace, bro. Much love.
Appreciate
Have a
you.
great week. Yes, bro. I'm so anytime I look down and I see America in the blue font, man, it's just like, wow, we have a moderator. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so Migos taking credit for rapping about nothing. What pioneers. Real pioneers in this game, man.
I want to read the rest of this. This is like he says, if you go back and listen to music prior to 2013, the cadence and the flow didn't matter. It was more about bars and what you're saying. Now people get away with not saying anything as long as the cadence and flow are good. And I feel like we created that. We did. I remember when Quavo was the most influential in 2013. It just don't be no respect given, but that's how my generation is anyway.
I love how he goes, like, people nowadays rap about nothing. We did that. We did. Like he reaffirms it. Like we did that. That's just.
There's no question. Okay, this says. However, it's the article says. However, it's unclear if other rappers would credit them for saying nothing. Offset is correct that hip hop artists have topped the charts with regularity in recent years in ways they didn't believe they haven't before. This is funny. This is an interview they did for promoting their new album. So, if you guys expected them to say anything on this new album, they are not going to. So,
that's insane. That's such an insane quote. That's the greatest quote I've ever seen. Yo, you guys keep rapping about nothing. We started that. Give us credit. But Grace brings up the track list came out and it looks interesting. I'm just gonna list out all the features we got. We got Drake, Cardi B, Polo G, Future, Justin Bieber, Juice World, Young Boy Never Broke Again, NBA Young Boy, and Pop Smoke.
okay.
So, the Migos are always gonna pull a really good feature list, but the project there's gonna be a couple radio hits on here, club bangers, all that. I'm expecting that, but the overall project, 19 songs, bro. 19 songs.
It's always
like,
so many. I mean, they make songs in like 20 minutes. So
yeah. I remember. They literally confirmed that, I believe, right? Like that they.
yeah, they're like,
they
yeah, this
made-
took us about 20. On Culture too, they're like, every song took us 20 minutes to write
Fuck.
because they don't be saying anything.
We literally put more effort into our Battle of the Bars shit than
It took me
Migos does.
days,
Yeah.
days to come up with some bars.
For real. Like what? I don't even know, man. I don't. These are some diamonds right here. Yeah, man. I don't even. As you can tell, I'm a little tipsy off the Trulies, but
Oh,
but yeah.
we got that
So Migos.
lime.
Oh, cheers. All right.
I actually
But
just finished mine. So, oh wait, there's a
oh,
little bit left.
okay, okay. Let me. All right. So, hey, okay.
There you go.
But yeah, there's your Migos news, I guess.
Your weekly
I don't know.
Migos update.
Yes. The oh man, we only have two people, so it's not the three amigos, but the
Ah.
two amigos on the Migos. Uh, but Luke 47, hey, I prefer a 19-track album to a 24-track album. They improved slightly.
24 track album. That was their last one.
I,
Culture
I
3, Culture 2.
I'm guessing, yeah, which is growth. That would technically be growth, I guess. Um,
Damn. Oh my god. 24. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Anyway,
yeah, let's get to some rappers who say shit. So one thing that one question that I've had, if I had a genie, right, and you know, I or not a genie, but if I had someone who could answer any question I'd like, the one question I would ask is, hey, what does pgLang do? In case you're curious, pgLang is Kendrick Lamar's company. I don't know
it's like
really what it
a
is.
it's a it's like a creative collective basically.
Yeah.
Is how what it says on like their website.
Mhm.
And in they had like a teaser like trailer that came out on their Instagram and YouTube of Kendrick Lamar like sitting there not doing anything really. But
Yeah.
yeah, basically this whole campaign came out for pgLang, and they did release one. They had like one thing produced by them, which was like a Calvin Klein ad. I don't know if you caught that. Um,
I don't think I watched it, but is it like featuring someone I know, or is it
no,
just kind of just a
it's
Calvin
like
Klein ad? That's
there's
it.
wait, maybe there might have been a couple like artists on there. I wouldn't say anyone huge like you know like Kendrick or anything, but it was like a whole ad for Calvin Klein produced under pgLang or something like that.
Okay,
Um,
that's cool.
I guess I don't know. I guess they're doing something.
I know. Finally something. But yeah, the reason why I bring that up is because we got a little bit about what it is exactly. Baby Keem has been doing some interview rounds. Really interesting keeping track of that. I don't know where that kind of lines up in like the puzzle that I'm creating in my head with like all the Kendrick TDE stuff. Because I saw obviously Isaiah Rashad drop something, Schoolboy Q dropped something. Now Baby Keem's doing interviews. TDE seems to be very active.
Yes.
SZA's tweeting all this stuff. By the way, real quick before I get into what we were talking about, the point, like with that SZA news where she tweeted like, "I hate my label" or something like that. I think the real point we should have taken from that is the fact that she's talking to her label, which means something. Which means maybe there are some problems clearing samples. Uh, maybe they wanted an album, track cut, something like that. I don't know, but I think that's the point that I forgot to mention, like one of the bigger points of that SZA news or whatever. But anyways, so Baby Keem described it as an at-service company,
Mm-hmm.
which is something that I looked up, and the first thing that came up was pgLang. So that tells me this is where we're in new territory here.
Interesting.
And I quote, they handle a lot of aspects creatively and management wise and things like that. For me, we work as a team to contribute to each other's goals and things like that. So again, not much, but I just figured you guys would like to know what pgLang is as we kind of uncover it. It's kind of funny, we're just like literally trying to discover what
Yeah.
exactly pgLang is. And yeah, I don't know,
It's
we'll
interesting.
see.
I think I mean if you go on the website, they say that pgLang here. Let me whoop. If you go on the website, um they're really annoying in that they like block out everything. But if I kind of just
Oh,
like continue to click, it says pgLang is multilingual. Our community speaks music, film, television, art, books, and podcasts because sometimes we have to use different languages to get the point of our stories across. Series that speak to many nations, many races, and many ages. That is why our producers, singers, directors, musicians, and producers break formats when we build ideas and make them real for the creators. So I feel like
Mm.
it's it's like a production it's like I said, like a creative collective, where like obviously you see here we had like the pgLang like trailer and
Teaser.
teaser,
Yeah.
and then this is like the Calvin Klein pgLang commercial, I guess, which was just kind of like
Wow.
whatever.
Looks very artistic.
Yeah, but it's interesting that it's still kind of loosely connected with Kendrick Lamar. So maybe we'll see more of that when he starts, coming out with stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, wait,
Yeah.
Luke, hot take: Soldier Boy is better than MF Doom.
Oh shit. What are your thoughts on that?
That's a take if I ever heard one.
All I'm gonna say is Soldier Boy could make mad villainy while MF Doom couldn't make, what was it? Crank That Soldier
Crank
Boy.
that this is true. J
Um,
Dot, thank you for the $10. Soldier Boy invented rap. Hey, Soldier Boy does not get enough credit. I'll give him that.
yeah,
He I feel like trendsetted things when people didn't realize.
dude. Crank That would be the sickest TikTok challenge or dance craze ever. Like that dance is so uh just so easy to do and so fun to do that if TikTok was around at that time, oh my god, it would have broken the app.
That's true. That's true. I was cranking that Soldier Boy when I was in like 6th grade at the dance, at
Yes.
the little middle school dance.
Yes, that and the Cupid Shuffle.
Oh yeah, Cupid
Gotta
Shuffle.
throw that in there.
Got to. And then I mean, might as well throw in a little bit of Gangnam Style in there. You know what I
A
mean?
little Gangnam Style. A little
Just
bit.
a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit of
yeah.
that.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Um,
mean? Yo, Mason Goldberg, appreciate the 5. He
wow.
says, how do I pronounce that? Rake, best rapper in the world.
As you can tell, we'll take your word for it, Mason. We don't exactly
At first,
know
I thought that said riff raff.
yeah, that I would have said straight up no. But unfortunately, I don't exactly know who that is, but I'll take your word for it, man. React, best rapper in the world. Let's go.
Hey, I don't.
uh,
Who I looked them. They're on Spotify, but they have no music.
maybe they don't have their stuff cleared on Spotify. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Is this
But
another?
oh, it's a meme.
I'm not
How you
aware. I
want me
am
to
not
is what
aware of
I'm
the
looking
meme.
at. Damn. Okay,
I'm
you know
not.
what? We always have a thing where we, follow up on something or take a viewer suggestion. I think next stream React is the thing. First of all, we're gonna figure out how to pronounce your name or
Oh,
React's name. But
oh, I see. I see here now. I know who this is.
oh, you know him? Okay, okay.
Uh, yeah, they just have like shitty music video. Man, this is old.
By the way, hold on. While we're on the topic, bro. While we're on the topic, it's not even a topic. But thank you, Mason, for bringing it up. Uh, Ice JJ Fish. Do you remember them?
Yeah, of course.
He's still dropping music, and also he's like going into a
Really?
religious
No
phase.
way.
Yeah. Also, hey, J Dot, thank you so much for the super chat. Maybe you know that I miss you. I'm gonna trust that that's a reference to something.
I think he's talking to us. He's taking a shot at us.
Oh, is he? I have no idea. I
I
am.
think he's hitting on us.
Oh, you got to buy me dinner first, bro. You can't just tell me that you miss me and out of the blue and just come out here and say you miss me. You got to buy me dinner first. But yeah, Ice JJ Fish is, and he has like original songs, dude. Like he's out here killing.
I see him. God's Perfect Timing by Ice JJ Fish.
Check out the album, bro.
Could win best gospel album. I don't know. I feel like Jesus King needs to be dethroned, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I remember he did a cover of a Weeknd song, I think, or a Frank Ocean song, and I couldn't stop laughing. I think it was Starboy.
Really?
I think he did a remix of Starboy, and it was the funniest shit ever.
Oh my
Go check
god.
that out. If you guys have any
Is it on
free time,
YouTube?
yes. Hold on, I'm about to send the link in the chat right now.
Starboy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, do you think we can play this? Ah, no, we can. He uses the beat. UMG.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I know.
Hey,
Shit,
J
man.
Dot. Appreciate the 4.99. I feel like he's. Are you like commenting lyrics?
Has to be, right?
Are you gonna
Oh,
go through a whole
baby, you
song?
know that I miss you. I don't wanna kiss you, but I can right now. So, baby, is that what you're? I swear to
What?
God,
Kiss me
bro.
through the phone?
Yeah, baby, you know that I miss you. That, yeah, come on,
What
man.
about
How did
say
I
I
not catch
won't?
that? I don't know what say I wanted. Oh, that's in
Oh,
Crank That.
yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Is it?
These are cryptic messages here. We're trying to decode.
I know, Jesus. What do the numbers mean? But yeah, thank you for your super chat, by the way.
Yeah, appreciate you a
So
lot. Thank you,
yeah,
Miracle,
yeah,
for
yeah.
being on top of that as always. Wow, that's funny. I think I will have to. I have an update though. Last week I said that I didn't get a chance. Uh, I did not get a chance to listen to the Olivia Rodrigo album, and
Okay.
I finally
Okay.
have. I listened to it. I just recently was on a plane going to the Bay Area, and I took
Mhm.
that time to listen to uh, the new album,
Okay.
and it's pretty good. I feel like
Right?
I feel like I felt really bad for her the whole time. I was like, damn, this boy must have really fucked you up because every
That
single
boy.
song is you complaining about him.
Right?
So
Dude.
yeah, I mean, but her vocals are great. I feel like lyrically the structure or like just like how like the metaphors that she draws or like how she structures the songs are really interesting and actually good.
Hmm.
Um but no, I feel like it lives up to the hype. It just definitely feels like very
Industry.
not very industry, but like very trendy. Like of all like the things that are
Okay. Yeah.
trending right now. Like she's very on like not that cutting edge, but like what's hot right now. She made a whole album within that vibe. Very like 2021, if that makes sense. Um, but I think it's a good thing. I think
Mm.
I enjoyed it. It's not a bad album. I found it actually like pretty enjoyable as someone who has not broken up with their teenage boyfriend any time in the past or any time recently.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
still felt I could relate, and it feels like a teen drama like movie in
Right? Yeah, yeah.
yeah in an album, which was cool.
Yeah, yeah. One thing about that album, man, I felt so old. I felt so old listening to that because I was like, because everyone's been saying it all this time. Like, I wish this was here when this album existed when I was a kid, and I've
Yeah.
never said that before until now. And again, just fitting in with what we've been talking about, what we were talking about earlier. Man, we're just getting old, bro. We're just old farts.
I'm like 1 year
uh,
into my 20s.
I know, yeah.
About to be two, so
Hey, man.
yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I think
From this point on, our birthdays really don't matter.
honestly, I think
Yeah.
some of my favorites off the album, Jealousy is really good.
I love that song. Yeah.
I really like Deja Vu, just like as a standalone, brutal as well. Um, I feel like the most dramatic song, in my opinion, is like Traitor.
Mm.
Just because I'm like, damn, because I feel like he kind of came out as like gay or something recently, where like very nonchalantly, low key, I think he's queer baiting, but like clearly he like
Yeah.
he came out something. It was like really lame. It was like he was talking about Harry Styles, and he's like, yeah, he's
Mm.
hot. Oh, I guess this is me coming out, and I'm like,
Yeah, this is
what?
my coming out video or whatever. I definitely I don't think that was that wasn't real. People. First of all, I don't get why people are. So I get it. I get it. If you know you want, it's always cool to see a role model, right? Someone who's a celebrity who is also gay, right? Or whatever your sexual preferences or whatever representation you want to go for, you know, it's cool. But I think it's weird that people are bullying people into exposing that stuff if they don't necessarily want to. Like,
Yeah.
I think he came out with a post later. He said, like, you know, I've had people tell me what I am for all my life, and I kind of just want to figure stuff out on my own. And I think that's fine. That's like to have to I don't know. I feel like he's not obligated to tell us what he likes, you know?
Yeah.
It's just it's just me personally. Just me
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah. I thought
Some takes.
Trader was interesting just because it sounds like that. I don't know. This could be. It could. I don't know if he's officially out, but like if he is, you know, if he is queer or if he's like bisexual or whatever it is, calling him a traitor, I feel like a little bit of a
Didn't age well.
yeah. Like you fucking
Yeah.
traitor. Like you don't like girls. Like what is it? Like oh my god.
For real.
Yeah. J Dot, thank you for the $4.99 again. Every department store in the Western Hemisphere is playing this album. This is true. Every car radio is playing this album.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's not a bad album.
It's good, man.
If I was a teenage girl right now, I'd be going nuts. So
yeah, absolutely. It's a good album, man. I can acknowledge that it did what it set out to do, which is better than a lot of other albums out there. Speaking of albums that did what they were supposed to do, I don't know if you feel this way. You probably do. I think I feel this way. Brockhampton, Roadrunner, released a deluxe version last week. You sent me this. What'd you think of the additions, man?
I was about it. Let me here. I'll bring it up. Let me go on this Spotify. I was waiting for deluxe. I knew they were gonna do that because I knew that this album was too short. That was like my main critique of this album is that there weren't enough tracks. I felt like the moment ended too soon. But here they are with Roadrunner, New Light, New Machine Plus pack, new album art, pretty cool. With about 4 new songs. One called Pressure / Bow Wow, with a feature on it. Another one called Sex, Jeremiah RMX remix, my bad, and then Jeremiah original. All of these are actually very good. I think my favorites are either Sex or the original Jeremiah track. Again, I feel like they did add a little bit more to the narrative, and just to the overall vibe. I just felt like it ended way too soon at 13 tracks. Like this should have been the full track list, you know, at least 18, for me. But yeah, I think we still have yet to do our review on Roadrunner, but I have been listening to it since it came out. Hold on, so let me check chat.
Yeah, Miracle real quick asks, rate it out of 10.
All right. All right. I guess it's a review of it.
Yeah, I mean, not really, but like
quick first impressions, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, for the people who come to the stream, tune in, show out, you guys get a little peek into future content and all that stuff. So
yeah.
So we do have something planned for Brockhampton's album Roadrunner. Like we're gonna review stuff, but you know, just real quick, rate out of 10. What did you think about the deluxe, man?
Okay, so deluxe. Okay, so I think if we're saying Roadrunner, including the deluxe, like just the entirety of the album, I would give this a strong 7.5/8. I think somewhere between there, 7.5 or 8. Okay. I think it's their best album in a while. I think it's their most like experimental. I think it's their most like refreshing sound. But I still think albums like Saturation 2, Saturation 3, and maybe even some Cuts Off Ginger are better in terms of what I expect from Brockhampton. But this was a super strong album to come out of a quarantine, come out of not having released an album in a year when they used to release one like almost every year or 3 times in one year.
Right. Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
but no, I feel like just seeing how Kevin Abstract and like the team are going about this album, I feel like they finally have found their footing into like how they want to lead the final few projects of Brockhampton. Um, this being the first step into that. And it's
Hmm.
super fun. I think it's kind of like a mix of so many different references. Like it's very Kanye, it's very like 90s hip hop. It's also very like retro futuristic at the same time. And I
Yeah.
like we said, it reminded us kind of like of Adult Swim type aesthetic. So
Yeah.
it's a lot going on, but it works. And like it doesn't sound bad either. I know Iridescence, people were like, this shit sounds pretty awful. Like the like filter they have on their voice was like too much.
Hmm.
But no, this album was really good. I feel like it's gonna age nicely. And yeah, I'd say 7.5 or 8 out of 10.
7. Yeah. 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 That's dope. Yeah. I haven't listened to the deluxe. So I'll probably save my rating for the actual album itself for the actual review.
Mm-hmm.
But I really love the album, man. It's really good. There's a lot of songs in there that are in my playlists and rotation, and the album as when it's in context is great too. So yeah, man, I'm excited to review that. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
we're gonna do
yeah,
a
we'll
deep dive on the world of this album, by the way. So
mm,
you heard it here first.
hey, I like it. I like it. And last music thing we got Peaches remix featuring Ludacris, Usher, and Snoop Dogg. You get a chance to listen to this?
I did not. Is it good?
Okay, so I don't know if this is a hot take. If anyone out there who's listened to the remix knows what I'm has heard it. I like it better, man.
Really?
I like it better for this version of Peaches. If we're talking about the studio version, it's a little sped up. It's like a pop record or whatever. This remix with Ludacris, Usher, Snoop Dogg, as is better
Is it
than the
slower,
one.
or is it like the sounds the same?
It's the same tempo, right? It's that pop sound, that dance, something you'd hear at a party.
Yeah.
And I think that they fit this song better. They fit this version of that song. Again, I'm obviously referring to when he performs it live, like with what was it? Tiny Desk? Was it Tiny
Yeah.
Desk?
Yeah.
He had a Tiny Desk performance of Peaches, and it was amazing. It was like more reggae than anything, and I feel like Daniel Caesar and Giveon would have fit for that song, but the studio version again, I kind of am talking in circles, but yeah, you get what I'm saying.
I think
Uh,
if he's gonna release remixes, he should at least release an acoustic version of it, sounding
Absolutely.
like the Tiny Desk version. Because that was actually like a song. The first time I was like, "Wow, this is really good," Justin Bieber, and then he releases the actual version of it, and oh my god, this sounds like everything else. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I that was a disappointment my first time listening to that album. Man. Anyways, so yeah, man. Now we're I don't know. We're kind of just chilling with you guys at this point. That's
hmm
kind of all the music stuff we have. But speaking of Olivia Rodrigo, real quick, I just wanted to mention, in case you guys are curious, I was dying laughing at this. But on the recent High School Musical the series episode, which I've been
hmm
keeping up, it's pretty good. There's
Okay.
some stuff that's it's really good in the moment, and then when you go back and think about it, you're like, nothing really happened. But then again, that's high school in general. So I mean, they kind of got it. But so no hate, of course. Love Olivia Rodrigo, but man, hearing her on a trap beat is hilarious, bro. It's
On a
they put her on a
trap beat.
they put her on a trap beat. In case you guys are curious, it's Granted off the High School Musical, the series
Oh
soundtrack or
my
whatever. They've just
god.
been uploading because they have they have a track with every episode, or at least one track every episode,
hmm
and it was off-putting, man, just to say the least. Like go check it out,
Off-putting.
guys.
Okay.
Like it was just so random. I couldn't help but laugh the entire time I was hearing it on in the episode. Go check it out, guys. But yeah, yeah.
Damn. All right, I'll check out Olivia Rodrigo's trap I don't even know, trap
My
bag.
Bro, my first time listening to it, I was literally giving the ad libs. Like you have fun with that, guys. Just listen to Granted and put whatever ad libs you like. Travis Scott, the Baby, Kid Cudi, all that.
The baby.
Put all that. Yeah, yeah, you can get all that in there. It's literally like it's so weird. It's Olivia Rodrigo on a trap beat.
I'm
I
waiting
don't
for
know,
that
man.
the baby remix of Deja Vu. When's that
Yes,
coming out?
yes, I
You know what I
know.
mean?
Absolutely. I need a little baby. I need both the babies, both of the babies, little baby, the baby.
The baby. Yeah.
Yeah, man. See what else? What else we got? I mean, I don't really want to delve too deep into this next thing that I got written down, but man, Kim's Convenience.
All right. Let's hear. I'm very curious to hear like more details on this.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to. I mean, this is kind of an announcement as well, but I'm like, so Matt hasn't watched Kim's Convenience, and I have very passionate feelings about what's going on right now with my show. So I'm gonna put out like a little vent type thing. It'll be kind of more random. It's kind of separate from what we. Not really, actually. We're kind of trying to go into more stuff other than just music, but obviously music's kind of like our staple. But yeah, Kim's Convenience, man, one of my favorite sitcoms, one of the most it's a kind of a voice, it's supposed to be giving a voice to like Asian screenwriters, actors, all that stuff, and it's highlighted as like a Korean Canadian show. And apparently the writers room is like all like white people except for like the main writer, like the one who wrote the original screenplay, because it was based off a play. This TV show was based off a play, and the person who wrote the screenplay is Korean. He's the only Korean writer on staff, and even that he doesn't really have much input. It's all the other people, the producers and all that. And apparently there was just like a lack of actor input. Like if you notice in the later seasons, they do nothing. There's no character development at all. There's just gags and situational humor, and I don't know why, but apparently so the actors wanted to talk about it, or they've wanted to talk about it, but they never really get their input like taken seriously. And the screenwriters would literally hide the scripts until like the last second before shooting, so that way they couldn't get any input really. And also, again, of course, this is like the staple thing, insanely low wages. Apparently they said it was poop what they were getting paid, compared to Schitt's Creek, a show that I have a rational hate for. I literally have no reason to hate it other than it's just, I don't know, I just don't like it.
That's crazy.
Don't like it. But yeah, they got insanely low wages compared to that show, even though they have more ratings than them. Yeah, just a sad way to go, man. I always knew. Funny story, I was driving to the mall like recently because to buy some jeans, and I was talking with my sister, and I was like, it's really weird that because the very initial story was the creator left the show. It wasn't like the studio or the production company was like, we need to pull the plug on it. It was the creator who the one Asian scriptwriter, Ins Choi, he's the guy who left. And I was like, that's weird. There's a story on that. There's no way that the creator of a show who wrote the play that the show is based on, it leaves.
Right.
And it seems to be very abrupt. Seems the actors are all like disappointed. They've all had their interviews. Really crazy to think about. And funny enough, the day literally like a couple of hours later, this article comes out from LA Times exposing this, and it was just crazy, man.
Damn, that's crazy. I did do like a once over on the article though. Oh wait, go ahead.
Sorry, one more thing, by the way. Okay, so like I said, it's a Korean Canadian show, centers around these Canadians. Of course, there's white characters in there, there's black characters, Indian characters, just everyone. But so they announced a spin-off, and I actually didn't know about this until the article. But they announced a spin-off, and it's for the one white character in the show.
What? Are they even like a main character?
I mean, they are, but they're not interesting enough to really warrant a show. It felt like she's kind of the comedic relief, which is weird to make her the main character because.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just the optics of it are very rough, you know, being it's an Asian Korean or Canadian show. The one spin-off character is the white character. It's rough, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, I did do like I skimmed that article, I think, talking about like the show and stuff like that, and they were saying that they were being paid so much less than, like you said, like the actors on Schitt's Creek, which actually was getting less views when it first started than Kim's Convenience, but all of a sudden I'm hearing more about Schitt's Creek than I am Kim's Convenience. I feel like it's a little, I don't know, a little sketch. I feel like, what do you know, what is this, Netflix, or is this like a different company?
The reason why this news came out is because season 5, the last season, was uploaded on Netflix.
Yeah.
Last week. So
they ended up. So, because last I heard is it was being canceled, but then they came out with a new season.
No. This season is the last season. Season 5. It was they had originally planned season 6 and 7, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then, like, they literally announced it. Scripts were written, and all of a sudden, I think about 2 months ago, it was like, we're pulling the plug on season 6 and 7.
Damn.
Season 5 is it. From what I've read, from what I've heard, I'm only like 1 episode in. I'm watching it with my friend right now, and from what I've heard from my sister is that it's such an unsatisfying conclusion.
Damn.
So not excited to get through this season knowing what I know now. Stay tuned for the full vent video. It's gonna be like if you guys watch Sean C, it's like the problem with that kind of video. Man, so yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Just like hearing about it secondhand. Do you have any any thoughts on it, really? No, I mean, you working in the industry, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, shows get plugged all the time, or pulled all the time, but it definitely sounds like the original writer probably was pushing back against the production company or the distributor or whoever it is, if it's Netflix or whatever, and they were like, this show isn't what I intended anymore. Like, it's not even about Asians. It's like we're not getting paid as much. You guys are prioritizing the white characters. The writer's room is no longer people who are of the ethnicity that this whole entire show is about. And so
they were never.
Yeah, never. And so they're probably like just saying like, I'm done with the show. And so they're like, all right, well, if you're done with the show, then the show's done, and they're pulling it. And so this definitely felt like an executive decision just to show their power over someone.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate, because then that means it's like it makes it worse for all of us. But no, I mean, it kind of sucks that there are people like this still in the industry. As much as we think it's changing, it's not really changing that much.
Makes me think of that saying that a lot of people like to say, you know, we're not being represented, we're being marketed to.
True.
So
yeah,
you know, it's I know it's kind of a cynical way to look about things, but that's just kind of how we're feeling at this point in time.
I mean, it's true though. It's true. Like, it
is true. Yeah.
Especially like, what was that show that that just came out? Them or whatever, the show about in the 50s, like a black family moves into a white neighborhood, and it's basically a Jordan Peele
like rip-off.
Yeah, but it's a whole TV series though.
Who's the showrunner? I know there's someone who is involved with that show that people like kind of mock them for being kind of like that race baiting thing where I don't even know if that's the actual usage of that word. I've seen that word. I don't know if I'm using it correctly, but you know what I mean, like using race as a way to market a show.
Well, it's like it's the whole like purpose of that show is like like basically just like racial trauma being entertainment. That's why people don't like it. It's like, how come we can't see like black people doing cool things? Why do they always got to be getting discriminated against in the shows?
Exactly. Yeah, I think we've had enough. We've had enough, like 12 Years a Slaves. We've had enough of that shit. Like we want to see, like it makes me think of that. What's that Issa Rae movie that came out? It was with her, and the cool guy from Atlanta.
The cool guy? Which cool guy? The main one?
The
Paperboy?
Not Paperboy, and not Donald Glover.
Lakeith Stanfield?
Lakeith Stanfield. Yeah, there was a movie, I think it was like Photograph or something. It was just a rom-com with 2 black stars. And I remember that was cool. That was cool just seeing, you know, and that's what Kim's Convenience was, man. At least in the first 2 seasons it wasn't in your face. It was just an Asian perspective, Asian immigrant perspective. And so yeah, that's kind of sucks that it just went like this.
Yeah.
Hey, Pierre.
Appreciate the $10. Thanks for sticking by. Thanks for sticking it to the end. Appreciate you as always. I like your profile pic.
I love it. Yeah. We never really mentioned
Phineas.
it. Yeah, I know.
Damn.
I love it, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah. But yeah, I guess Gear kind of read our minds. This is kind of the last bit of the show today. A lot of stuff we talked about, just like random. Kind of a downer on the end, but that's okay. We got a bunch of stuff we got coming out for you guys. Like we said, we're doing a deep dive on that Brockhampton thing, Brockhampton Deluxe album. Stay tuned. You will be getting a review of Off Season by J. Cole for sure. It will be in your sub box soon enough.
Review and breakdown.
Yeah, review and deep dive into the new J. Cole album, and many more projects that we are going to release very soon, and hopefully kick off this OurThoughts summer the right way. So,
yes, sir.
Appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, thanks for sticking out. If you're still here, chilling, the lo-fi beats are going. So that's how you know we're winding down. But yeah, got anything else to say to the people? What do the streets need to know?
Streets need to know to, you know, stay safe out there, man. I don't even know. Just keep an eye out, man. We're coming out with some good stuff soon, man. I'm just I don't really know what to say, man. I'm just very excited. I'm very pumped to just get right back into working right. for this pod, man.
Luke 47. It is funny you say that. That's all I will say. It's very very timely, that comment, that you say that. So we'll only give you so much on this live stream because we like to keep the mystery alive, but it's you're on the right track, Luke.
I like where your head's at.
I like what you're thinking.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself, Matt.
Yeah,
couldn't have said it better myself.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you for that. Good to know. It just some I guess you got a little bit of a scoop from us, but you know, we'll keep our cards close to the vest at this point. But yeah, keep an eye out. That's all I'll say. Just keep an eye out.
Turn on those post notifications. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe if you're here and you haven't before. Appreciate you. Go ahead and share the channel, share the live stream. We always like growing our little community here. And
thank you, Miracle, for moderating the chat. As always, we appreciate you. Miracle brought up a good point while we're wrapping up here. What do we think about Curry being a moderator?
You know, Curry, we'll see. You know, you gotta have a little bit better attendance, you know, to be a moderator. I feel like Miracle's really always on the ball, always clocking in, always early. You know, there's some requirements, but yeah, I would say if we were to tonight the next moderator, it would be Curry, but you know,
he's our candidate. He's our prime candidate.
We're recruiting you right now, so just so you know, you got the eyes on you.
We are grooming you. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just joking. But yeah.
Sounding like a teacher. Yeah, bro. This is what happens when you're on Zoom for a year and a half.
As you lose your mind.
I lose my
whenever you
mind.
log on to a Zoom. It's Release the Intern and Matt's son. Yes, Free Theodore. If you haven't already, go check out our Battle of the Bars for the context of Matt's missing son. Can't wait to. Yeah, just kind of. Yeah, that's cool. Cool stream, guys. Thank you again for showing up,
Of course.
for showing out,
As always.
for coming through, staying in, and until next time, guys.
Yes.
Until next time.
Until next week. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for keeping up with us. Thanks for sticking around if you're still here. All of you guys, Curry, again, I'll be looking out for you. Shout out to everyone who donated this stream. Gier, J. Dot, looking at you. J. Dot always coming in with the donations. I feel J. Dot, I think, is our top donor. You know, I think if we're gonna have that label, J. Dot has already achieved that. So appreciate you so much for every single penny that you've put into this show. It honestly means a lot. Trulies are done. Cacti is done. The lo-fi beats are going.
The stream is done.
The stream is done. Appreciate you guys. And we'll catch you next week. Peace out, y'all. Oh, I was going to do the thing, but... Okay, ready?
Are we not out?
All right, here we go. Ready? I'm going to do it. Peace out, y'all.
Oh.